Retro.
Ooh-wee. Let me get that magic in.
Let's get it.
You know what to do. I'm not gonna hold you. This is episode Cinco.
Double fives.
5-5.
Big Cinco.
It's crazy. Time flies. We're rolling with it.
Rolling.
I hope you guys had a great weekend. How are you feeling?
I'm good, man. Great Thanksgiving.
Yes. I hope you guys ate plenty, had fun, did all that jazz, drank in a responsible manner, you know.
Facts.
We're still in holiday mode. It's you got Christmas around the corner.
Christmas, right at Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells.
And then Happy New Year, do all that jazz, and then
All of that. Then you got the Valentinos. Then you got the, what's after that? St. Patty's. Then
just
you
keeps
got
on home. It's crazy. 2024 is about to be here already, man.
Facts.
But with that said, I think that's a great cue to get the show started.
Let's get it.
All right. To open things up, we got some Agatha news. It's not really any news. It was a supposed. We talked about this on the Aquaman teaser, and apparently this is the first teaser for Agatha Darkhold that's releasing in 2024, and it wasn't much. They're pretty much talking about.
It was like they were on set for WandaVision, and then they were basically in the talks of, we might as well have an Agatha
and like
spin-off.
The teaser more so told me they wasn't expecting this. There was no plans for a Agatha Harkness or Agatha Darkhold Diaries. So that lets me know the fans. I was a fan. I liked this, so that lets me know the fans wanted her back.
Yeah, and then like with that teaser trailer, I liked how we got to see her behind the scenes. She's very witty,
bubbly, charming. What you see from Agatha on scene when she's Agatha, think the opposite of that when she's not acting Agatha. She's, you know what I mean? So if she's very evil and mean on scene, imagine her when she's not acting. She's like she's
there is parts of her that come out when she's
under
control.
Okay, when you stole it right from me. You're right.
Like that bubbly.
When if you remember in what's the name of the show? I'm so mad. WandaVision. Remember WandaVision? How Agatha was? She's very bubbly. A very bubbly friend. That's not too far off from her who she really is.
Yeah,
that's funny. So I'm glad she's Agatha, and I hope here's what I'm hoping for the character of Agatha in Marvel, and they keep it with her. They somehow use her in more movies, and hell, give us a cartoon, give us a morning devil dinosaur, you know what I mean? As card, you know what I mean?
See what
stretch it out. Let's get a lot of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I need season 2 of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
I don't know what the
Moon Girl magic.
See, they need us on board so we can get this information.
Yeah.
Wow, I would not mind that. But as far as Agatha, that is the Agatha news.
2024, right around the corner. Around that corner. I mean, first off, obviously, we're gonna be waiting on Echo.
Yes.
That's gonna drop everything. Bing, 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 bing. 9 episodes or something like that. 8 to 9 episodes.
Before we get the Echo, we got. Wait, when does Echo drop?
I think Echo drops first. I'm not sure when exactly, but
2024 though.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
Gotcha.
Echo drops first.
Gotcha.
But I think what you're saying is, What If comes first. And that's right around the corner, literally. Mid-December. Mid-December, and this closer to Christmas, around Christmas time, and then we got Echo right after. I think in February, February, and we don't know exactly when Agatha's gonna be coming into town, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be right after Echo.
What else is going on in Marvel
news? have some Spider-Man news. Mm-hmm. Okay, a Sinister Six movie is rumored to be in the works at Sony, which is interesting because who, what, where, when, and how.
Yeah, and after the research, I see what went on. A Sinister Six movie was in the works long time
way before
ago,
with the Andrew Garfield joint.
But when the deal happened for Marvel to be able to use Spider-Man again, it fizzled out. It's not that they had to; it just fizzled out because
this is what we're doing right now.
This was more important.
Garfield isn't in the picture right now,
and if we're gonna do Sinister Six, we can't do it without Spider-Man.
Yeah, you're right.
So now with how everything's playing out now, Sinister Six is back on the table. Just rumored, nothing official.
All right, what else we got? Talk to me.
I like this bit of news because the last Thor. It was the last Thor. It was the last Thor that was with Hercules.
Yes. Yeah. Hercules and his dad. Who's his dad?
Hercules' dad?
Zeus.
Oh yeah, Zeus. Okay. Yeah, what I was trying to say is, first of all, Marvel Studios reportedly wants Thor 5 to have a darker tone, and they want Gareth Edwards to be behind this. Who's Gareth Edwards? Think creator, Rogue One, Monsters, and
creator,
Rogue One, Monsters. I don't know Monsters. I creator just recently came out. I'm familiar with Rogue One. I don't know
Monsters. Okay.
And I'm all aboard for that because like I'm cool. You got your breath of fresh air with Thor with all the funny stuff. Let's get back to business.
Yeah. Out of all the Thor movies, that was the least one.
It was too much.
Too hee hee ha ha. Too like let's get serious.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with what's to come. I'm sure he has no idea what is to come.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even know what's going on with his own brother.
Mm-hmm. All the serious, it seems like all the comedy went to him, and all the seriousness went to
Loki. Loki's like out here, like I'm a god. I'm a real god.
I'm holding it down.
I'm on my throne.
I'm holding it down.
Got these horns for a reason.
I'm holding it down. I'm actually holding down the timeline.
Yo, that boy like this. Anyways. But yeah, a little darker edge. I'm not talking about. Don't give me DC dark, but
yeah, you don't have
darker tone.
I'm not. You don't have to kill nobody, but I'm saying something within what's been going on. Cause like, come on,
like
guys.
The color palette is a little too light. Give me a little shade, a little darker shade.
Hell, I know you won't. I know for a fact it won't.
What?
Introduce Better Ray Bill for me. I don't know. Do that somehow.
Chill out.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite. Chill.
That would be crazy. That would be. It's a perfect time too.
And he's no offense to you, Beta. And I read the comic. You a ugly dude.
Yeah, he is.
Like you a ugly, dark looking dude.
He is.
You a ugly, dark looking horse dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bring him out. Yeah. Bring him out. It's hard to
I
yell
would
with
not
the
mind a Better Ray Bill, whatever. Even if he just shows up for a little, that would be cool.
But like, show up, beat him up. Because hey, Beta Ray Bill beats up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Show up, beat him up, right? But then after you beat him up, then you realize, hold on, we homies. Let's take this to what we really gotta do, and on from there.
Mm-hmm.
And show us what's her name as a Valkyrie? Jane Foster.
Oh, word.
After she passed away.
Yeah.
She becomes a Valkyrie because she died in battle.
The window's open for something dark because I don't know if you remember, Zeus was pissed at the end of the last movie.
Super pissed. Said, yo, my boy, to his son, Hercules, I need you to shaky.
So that means there's a lot going on.
So you can't be Beta Ray.
There's a lot going on there if they're gonna introduce Hercules.
Yeah, it can't be
Even
Beta
if that's the story that they're gonna move forward with for a Thor. Where does a Thor fit in all of this? Now I just realized this. Tell us what you think. Where does a Thor fit in all of this madness? And he's between him and he's probably the last of the original. He's the last of the original Avengers. I think so right now. That's active. Don't say Hulk.
No.
Don't say Falcon. He came later.
Wanda didn't count either.
They came later.
Yeah, you're right.
The original.
You're right.
He's actually the last.
The big three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where does he fit in all this? Sometimes I wish I could be a writer.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty good with my words. I'm pretty good at writing. I
just
need an editor.
He's a god, so you can't just like.
My thing is like I need him to find out what Loki has been doing, be proud of it, and be in on some I gotta.
How do you find that out?
Fuck, you got me. Mobius, I don't know. Someone gotta tell him. Or Loki or Sylvie.
That's what's been my problem with with the show. Like, how does I feel like
how does it?
We gotta tell Loki. Like, we gotta tell everyone. Like, guys, I feel like I want to run to everyone and tell all the heroes, look what Loki did.
But they're
guys,
not. That's the problem. That's the problem. He's the unsung hero. Dang. He's the unsung hero. No one understands what he's going through. No one understands what he's done. No one understands the turnaround he's been through.
Damn, Lolo.
The unsung hero. Damn.
And with rumors, we're talking about Loki. Rumors of season 3, but we're talking about Loki. But like I said, back to Thor. That's what's going on.
Rumors of season 3? Stop that.
There's been rumors, yeah.
Stop. Don't play
and I think that's just big rumors. That's just people wanting more.
I don't even think it's going to be low-key. It's going to be Sylvie.
It got to be because... Yeah, nah, don't do a season 3. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just put him in the movies and figure out a way.
Because now you're going to be doing too much.
You know what's crazy about that? Everybody talking about how Kang knew how powerful Loki was, so he had to keep him busy, and that's why he's doing what he's doing, because he already knew what his decision was. It's so crazy that Victor Timely even was in on it, and that's why he was acting that way. Victor Timely's not nice. You think he's nice, but he's not.
I like that theory. It's cool. It's very plausible.
All Kangs are not good, bro. At the end of the day, they all have one mission. Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see where everything goes.
Facts.
But as far as Marvel news, that is it. Until next time, we will let you know.
Holla.
Finally, what do they call that? Season finale?
Season finale.
Yeah, we finally made it to the last episode of Castlevania Nocturne. And if you're like us, I know you've been enjoying the ride.
Yeah. I mean, the upcoming, the events prior to this episode was crazy. And then I realized episode 7, I was like, no, there's no way there's another episode after this. I mean, there's no way there's more episodes after the next one.
The way it was progressing.
Yeah, things got crazy fast.
Real quick. We opened up with the vampires swarming the town after the Messiah's eclipse. Messiah has another transformation
Met Gala status, the lioness.
Again with the Met Gala. What is up with you, Elizabeth? Golly, who's your tailor? And the thing is, what I asked him was, is this on purpose or is this just effect of her?
No, it's magic. Because remember, they said it that what she did to eclipse.
That's cool. I'm talking about her transformation, because she it was almost like
I think that last one was.
She gave me the vibes like she wasn't in control of that, especially the way she was talking afterwards.
Yeah, no.
She's like, I'm the devoured. I'm the Messiah.
Yeah.
Do you not know what she just did?
The Mauler.
The Mauler. She transformed and started giving herself nicknames. I was like, yeah, you're a psycho. There's no way you're gonna. At least with Dracula, I could reason. There was reasoning with Dracula. You could at least talk to him. There's nothing.
Nah.
The gang and Mizrak set out a plan to rescue Maria. If you don't remember, last episode, Maria went to the church to try to rescue the abbot. The abbot said, nah, you're going to be my sacrifice.
Yeah, the tables have... How the turns have tabled.
The gang shows up and things get busy. They rescue Maria, and Terra starts the enchantment to send the machine that makes the night creatures back to hell. And I don't know, as we get to those parts that it always intrigues me that we still have night creatures now. It connects to season 1 and stuff, and how yeah, I guess all I'm saying is
these night creatures are different though.
Yeah, I like how that whole idea of night creatures is still, even after all time has passed.
How much? 200?
Was still, I think it was 300.
300?
I think. Do not quote me. A long time has passed though. Yeah. And that's the plan. They're trying to get the machine back to hell. Some more fighting ensues, and Annette is down in the cellar trying to attempt to save Edward. She gets into a couple of brawls with
my boy Eddie.
A few night creatures, and
hitting the high notes.
I don't know if I'm feeling his decision though. He says he'd rather stay.
I know what I know. I bet you. You ready for this? Him and the two night creatures that he kind of like Jedi mind trick to be like, yo,
yeah, to be
we
friends.
got this, like, be on my team. He's about to play the game, right? He's about to play the game, and as more night creatures keep, getting built, he's gonna keep.
Okay.
He's gonna build his army of night creatures.
I think
what I'm saying?
I think you're right because Oh my!
You know what I'm saying though?
Okay. I'm gonna make my prediction right now. This is crazy. I know we gotta have to go forward on. You just blew my mind because I think it's gonna get to a point where. Because right now, the Messiah, Elizabeth, she's looking like she's powerful, and she got a lot of more transformations to go. It's going to get to a point where they can't handle it, and they're going to need something from that side to help him win. And that something from that side,
like an ambush,
will be Edward. He'll be
Edward
the wild card.
And his peeps.
I feel like Edward will be the wild card that saved the day to wrap all of this up. Nice. Annette attempts to save Edward. He chooses to stay.
The Messiah.
Amongst all the chaos, the Messiah finally arrives, and
they're all in the church,
going crazy. She doesn't just arrive though; they're going crazy.
Richter is wilding out on what's her name?
Jolta
with the whip, and then she just comes in, Met Gala, steezed out, but the way she entered,
yeah. With the
white noise, basically.
Was that like
everybody just stopped. Like when you get that ringing.
I don't want to say that was a fireball. It was like a shockwave or something.
Bro,
it cleared the room.
She invented white noise.
It cleared the room though.
Mm-hmm.
She overpowers everyone. During the melee, Olrox saves Mizrak, and then he takes
Mizrak's trying to wild out.
Mm-hmm.
He trying to take on the Messiah Dolo.
Mm-hmm.
Olrox is like, nope.
Snatches him up.
Gotta get you out of here.
And then what's his name? Richter starts whipping his whip at the Messiah. I'm like,
he tried.
I appreciate the effort, but come on now, man. Tara, Maria's mom, offers herself as a sacrifice, but before all that happened, it's funny, we get the Messiah's true plan when she goes, "Oh, you thought I wanted to kill her?"
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That threw me off when I saw that.
She was like, "Wow, what she said? She was like, you petty humans," or something like that. Like, you really thought this was that's what that was about?
Mm-hmm.
No. That's not what I'm here for, baby. I'm here for something else.
Eternity. I'm looking for a road dog, a soldier.
And what was it? She goes ahead and says afterwards, it's like, "Take me." Tara
offered to take her, and what better of a soldier than that she's a speaker, right?
Speaker, yes.
Yeah, speaker. And then
but the Messiah goes, I can't. I need someone that he loves. And what's her name again? Dizrak? That's her name?
Who?
Jolta, excuse me. Was like, wait a minute. I think he does love her. My man's was balling in the back. I bet you were.
I still hate him.
You a hoe.
You're a hoe. I'm surprised. Whatever, yo. He's a whole ass of a man. Like I'm not feeling him. And then that's why I started to say, "Do you love her?
Do you love her?"
Yes. And he says, "Yeah." Messiah bites Tara.
I love her with all my heart.
And that's when Messiah bites her as she's biting her. The gang as in Richter and them.
Out.
That's when they make their escape. And then we get into a scene where like we see the city that they're in being overtaken by is it night creatures and vampires or vampires? I don't know, like a mix.
Those people?
Yeah.
Those people are just regular people.
But you know the scene as the gang is leaving, Mizrak, Richter, Annette, Maria. Like the sky was filled with what, vampires?
Oh, vampires, yes.
Yeah.
No, there's not enough night creatures right now. They all got washed up by Edward and his two little minions, I guess I would say. His two road dogs.
Yeah. And speaking of the road dogs, as they're escaping that whole area, Annette lets them know that they failed trying to push the machine back into hell.
Papa, what she say? Papa who?
Papa, I almost want to say Shingo. Don't go.
Papa Yaga, Baba Yaga. Nah, let me stop. But basically, one of her elderly spirits was trying to help her push it in to that.
That was a dope. Not only was that a dope scene, that's a whole dope concept. Like, and that is fire.
Yeah.
What she got going on.
But it didn't work out. Unfortunately.
And as they're escaping, vampires get closer. You see it's Drolta. And
the ending was pretty crazy because we thought something had happened, but it wasn't that. I thought Drolta had... Yeah, she was going after Maria. Richter hops in front of Maria.
Because you know how Castlevania does. They don't care about killing off.
No. It's death. Till death do it part type stuff.
So I'm thinking like who got hit? The last person I thought that got hit in that exchange was Drolta. I didn't think it was Drolta.
But the thing is, who did she get hit by?
Our boy Alucard.
Yeah, pull up on us, my boy, with the long joint.
Alucard, let me talk to you. How you gonna pull up like in the last second?
My man looking shiny as hell. Oh, bright ass mother.
Pale as ever.
You know he been in a dungeon somewhere.
No,
in fact, he's in that one house with the two stakes of heads.
Far away from any type of sun. And talking about so you telling me you heard all this commotion and had to pull up?
I had to. How you gonna block up the sun like that? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up on you.
You're right.
I'm gonna pull up on you.
You're right.
I don't know how fast he got there, but I'm gonna pull up.
You can't just block out the sun like that and like no one noticed that.
Oh, the sun is not out today. It's been over 12 hours.
That's crazy. And yeah, like I'm just intrigued to see where they are going to take this. That was just season 1.
Right. How many seasons do we have of the first Castlevania? 3?
I think you said 3.
3?
Give me 3. If you want to give me more, I wouldn't be mad.
It might only be 2.
Why?
How are they gonna drag that out?
Exactly. What do you mean how? This is Castlevania.
No, I get it, but like, you telling me this whole season they're gonna try to figure out how to beat her, and then third season they're gonna beat her?
How many episodes was it? This was 8 episodes, right? Mm-hmm. Second season is most likely gonna be 8 episodes.
Figure out how to beat her.
Yeah.
And then
that's how you feel.
Third season, beat her. Finally beat her.
I totally see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot still going on though. We got. I mean, I guess you could wrap that up in season 2.
Maybe not.
Who Oxford is?
Maybe not. Maybe they'll, this is the plot of, okay, this is how we gotta be here.
Because remember, her plan was to take over Europe to get to America.
Because first of all, what's his name? Olax? No. Mizrak's, is it Mizrak?
Mizrak, the guy, the human.
What's his lover?
Olrox, the
vampire. Olrox. Do you think Alucard is stronger than Olrox? Now, pause that question. If he is or isn't, how are they gonna defeat the Messiah? First of all, Richter can't do shit. He's not strong enough. There's no way
it's gonna be a combination of all that plus, like you said, the trump card, Edward. You know why sense. I think so? There's a church scene where she comes in and she asks, "What the hell is that?" And the way she said, "Make it stop," told me a lot. I don't know if you remember that scene.
Oh, maybe
she did not like that singing.
Maybe it's more than I don't like the singing. It's more like it's bothering me.
Maybe that's maybe she can't take hearing those type of notes. Maybe that's a weakness. I don't know. But that told me a lot because she could have just said, "Go shut up." She said, "Make that stop." So I'm like, all right,
make it stop.
You got that symbiote weakness.
High pitched noises make you
Not just high pitched noises, high pitched angelic noises.
You're right.
So that was the last episode of Castlevania. Yes, thank you. Once Netflix.
Yeah, it's not even that. Castlevania, whoever's behind Castlevania project, I appreciate y'all because it's making me really like, I'm a fan.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I've been a fan, but now I'm like, yeah, nah, we here.
Great job on handling the Castlevania lore and fleshing out a story with what it is, because as with anything, they didn't, for the most part, just like Marvel, just like with everything, they didn't follow the Castlevania to the T. They remix and make characters look different, but it's pretty much the story, and I enjoy it.
It's a story, just their flip on it, their take on it, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Shoot, give me live action sometime. What?
Make it make sense, but
we were just talking about Dracula, the movie that came out in 2012. That was really good. That was a really good movie.
A movie where you can get multiple movies out of about a vampire hunter hunting that comes from a long line of vampire hunters hunting a long line of vampires, Castlevania style.
In the end of Dracula, wasn't he in modern time? He was, remember?
Yes.
So give me that. Give me that. Give me modern time Castlevania. Give me modern time Castlevania. Years passed. We're in 2024. You got night creatures. At night.
Night creatures.
Over 150,000 people missing in the United States and
I wouldn't mind that at all. Long as it makes sense, though. Long as it makes sense.
Make it make sense. Y'all been making it make sense? Make it make sense. With that being said, that's all we got for anime. Here on Two Peas in a Pod. If y'all don't know, and if y'all hate it, we don't care. We don't care, like Stephen A. Smith says. We don't care. We are Eagle fans here. And we woke up Monday morning 10-1 with the best record in the league, being 3-0 in our presumed gauntlet that we're going through. Beat a very good Kansas City Chiefs team. Beat a struggling Bills team that still aren't slouches. They just don't have that it factor to me. Can't find a way to win at the end of games. But let me tell you something. The Eagles found another way to win a tough overtime game against these said Bills.
Yeah, that was, seeing it happen before my eyes, that was magic. I could not believe that happened. I could not believe that happened.
I had this guy. I literally had him like this. I was like, P, what are we doing?
And then to have, and here's what's funny, he's been showing out all this season. If you go back to week 1, he's been saving us in a lot of games. Jake Elliott.
Monsieur Elliott.
Jake Elliott.
Monsieur Jake.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Really, Jake?
I think shout outs to David Akers. He was one of the best Eagles kickers back in the McNabb days, McNabb era. Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Jake Elliott is going to take that torch. I think he might have taken it. Bro, he is 4 for 4 from 58 yards or more.
50 plus every time.
Hit a 59-yard at the end, close to the end of regulation, to then bring us into overtime. In the rain.
I can't
from
stand
59
the
yards.
rain.
Ooh, it's my window. I can't stand the rain.
Wow.
Listen. Before we even get to that, Jalen Hurts did not have a great first half.
No.
I can't say much about the Eagles' defense because our offense was not putting our defense in position to win these battles. The defense did what they had to do. We were stopping the run. The pressure was there. Josh Allen is just known for his legs. Like my man's, I think he had 10 rushing touchdowns in the season, and he's also balling through the air. Like he's not a slouch. He's not a slouch. This team was not a slouch. I don't want to hear this Bills team doesn't know how to win games. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, it is what it is.
Funny enough, we always give other teams props, so I don't know. Whatever.
It is what it is. Again, another game where we only scored 7 points in the half. And the Bills were up by 10. So we were again trailing.
You know what I realized? It might be that whole, you know how in the first quarter it seems like we're trailing and we might be in the face of the defeat, and all of a sudden it turns up. It might not just be necessarily players, it's more so the style of coaching that's going on, and it's causing it to look like this.
It's funny you say that because a lot of people are talking about how...
Because it didn't look like this.
Our offensive coordinator, Brian Johnson.
It's causing it to look like this. It's producing results, but what you're seeing is the result of having new people in set and play.
I've had this conversation with our boy Muggsy, and it seems as if, to me, we aren't fully opening up our playbook for a reason, because we're trying to keep a lot of things in the tuck for playoffs. So we'll give you a sloppy first half with vanilla-ish offensive plays, also not playing swift as much, not running the ball.
I've seen that a lot. Like I was like, why are they not running? And
not why are they not running? Why are they not handing the ball off to him? They'll give it to the Boston Scots.
But then as soon as the half comes, here comes Swift getting his Swift on. So you see it playing his day. You see it playing his day. I'm like, aha, I see what you're doing, but you literally see it clear as day how the game plays out when it's time to play. Crazy.
Yeah. It's just it's
a heart attack. It's like a slow heart attack.
It seems to be a reoccurring theme that needs to just be put to bed. It needs to be put to bed. Let's end it here because it's not something that I want to be a habit. It's cool that we are resilient and we can get through these games where we're basically trash in the first half.
And again, we have to revisit that though. We literally just said it. It's just what they're choosing to do that's making it.
Choosing to do and choosing to show. Because they don't want tape. They don't want people to have this tape.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's difficult. It's difficult what you're trying to do.
They're trying to show them and trying to do as much as they can with the little, like if you have a whole playbook, they probably only have this one side of the playbook that they play in the first half. And then after that, they'll play this side. But then there's this whole side of the playbook that we haven't seen yet because they're like, we know we're going to playoffs. We know we're going to go deep into playoffs. We cannot show the world and have on tape for people to study how we do things.
And then sprinkle injuries on top of that, you got a whole different game.
Lane Johnson was out. Shout out to Driscoll for going in. Goddard was out. Avonte Maddox been out since week 2.
The replacement TE showed up last
Jack
game.
Stoll?
Shout to him.
You seen him? You seen him? Nothing crazy, but he had a couple catches, and he also had a nice block that I seen where he pummeled somebody over.
Fletcher, I'm not sure if he's injured, but Fletcher was off the field.
Fletcher got out with a hamstring. Zach Cunningham, like, yo, we was dropping like flies, bro.
This game, yeah.
We was dropping like flies, but they stepped up. The people who stepped in stepped up. The teammates who stepped in stepped up.
Hey, shout out to Zacchaeus.
Oh my!
I've been screaming since I don't even know how many games for Zacchaeus to get it together.
Show that you matter. Show us you matter. Show us you matter.
And that he did with not just a pass, a touchdown.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yo, I love how Hurts navigated, ran out the pocket, went left, navigated. You saw him. Boy said, go up. Phew. Right over the heads of 2 defenders. The case with the clutch catch. Elbow, hip down, touchdown. I like it. Speaking of Hurts, Jalen Hurts is the first quarterback to win 14 straight games against winning teams since at least 1950. That's insane. Jalen finished the game with 5 total touchdowns, 3 through the air, 2 on the ground, and the last one came in overtime with the QB draw.
Yeah.
Jason Kels. You saw the Jason Kels block? Jason Kels pulling out with that important block on whoever it was that was blitzing, and Hurts. I know you got that aggravating knee injury, that knee bruise, but boy, you was looking crazy. 62 yards, I believe, on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns, 200 and something yards in the air, 3 passing touchdowns. I was livid in the first half. I said he ain't playing like an MVP right now. Didn't I say that? I said he is not playing like an MVP right now. He proved me wrong in the second half. Clutch, ice in his veins, ready to go. Nothing phases this man.
Yeah.
He's just ready to go. He's ready for war.
He turns it on, and that's literally what happened.
Ready for war. With that being said, the gauntlet continues. And we're back home. We don't know what jersey we're wearing. We did wear the Kelly Greens last week, which is awesome. I hope you wearing this hat. I hope that they bring out the black jerseys.
Nice.
I don't think they will, because usually we keep that for the Giants games, but I hope. Jalen, hit up Howie. Tell him let's put the black on blacks on. Not you put the black with the greens on at home against the 49ers, who are looking to come in here and cause a ruckus. They want their rematch. They want their revenge. Whole lot of smack talking. What was it that I was just talking about? Our boy Hassan Reddick was talking about how there's been a lot of yapping. There's been a lot of, this should have went this way. This should have went that way.
I hate that type of talk.
He said, strap up and let's see what y'all got at Eagles Financial Stadium next Sunday, 4:25. Eagles versus Niners. Debo, we seen you talking that smack about Bradbury. Bradbury, I need you to have this man put some respect on your name. Whether it's Slay guarding him, whether it's you guarding him, respect needs to be earned this game. Let's get another dub. Let's go 4-0 in this little gauntlet that they got for us. And let's head into Cowboy Stadium after. Till then, fly Eagles fly, man. 10-1, baby!
And just like that, we're back with that fight news. It started off with some Muay Thai sound. Konar Sor Throng Pajing is defeated by Julio Lobo via KO in round 3. In recent 1FC news, I've been hearing rumors that they're about to shut down. I don't know how true that is.
Really?
Yeah, that's why.
Why?
It's just
you, buddy.
In MMA, PFL was holding it down.
The tournament, right?
They had a tournament that took place this past Friday. Check this out.
Talk to me.
Olivier Arbin Mercier defeats Clay Carlett via unanimous decision to win the lightweight tournament and $1 million. Not just once, but
twice.
This was his second time winning this tournament. He won in 2022, now 2023. Salute to you. Renan Ferreira defeats Dennis Goltsov via TKO in round 2. And what does he win, sir?
Give me another bag. A milli.
That was a heavyweight bout.
Young Money.
Moving on. Larissa Pacheco defeats Marina Mokhakina via unanimous decision.
Wait a minute, that's another milli.
With that, Larissa becomes the first 2-division champion in PFL. That's making history over there. Congrats to you, Larissa.
2-division champ.
Two division champ.
Here from 2Ps right now.
Magomed Karimov defeats Soribao C via submission. Magomed wins the welterweight tournament and...
Was that the... Yes.
Yeah,
yes, it was. The crazy choke. And a milli. Yo, that's the team of the night? Yes. That was crazy. I feel bad for Buddy. He hit him with the...
Moving on, Impa Kasanganai defeats Josh Silveria via unanimous decision. And Impa not only wins the light heavyweight tournament and
another milli.
Impa calls out Francis Ngannou after the fight.
Okay, I like it. Do your thing. Do what you gotta do.
I appreciate the heart. Hey, let me not be like that. Anything can happen. Jesus Pinedo defeats Gabriel Braga via TKO. Jesus wins the featherweight tournament and
another milli.
Yes, sir.
Yo, millis is just like...
Yeah.
I think I'm in the wrong...
Yeah.
Should we start training again?
This is crazy. And I like to highlight, this wasn't a championship fight, but I'd like to highlight this for the fact this is Muhammad Ali's grandson. Biagio Ali Walsh defeats Joel Lopez via KO. So right to left hook in the second round at PFL.
Was that with the face plant?
Yes, the face plant. Yes.
I feel bad for that.
Yes,
my boy literally, he looked like the MMA game.
Yeah.
Where he just...
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Cage Warriors 164 took place the following day, where we see Liam Gittins defeat Reese Mikwan for the vacant bantamweight title. Congratulations, Liam.
Come out and play.
Now, we were in MMA news. We were just speaking about how Olivier won the tournament twice.
Not once, but twice.
Here's a little bit about Olivier. Let them know right quick.
This isn't the first, but the second milli he's won, which is awesome. I'm happy for you. That's life-changing money for you and your family. From payday from the PFL Championship this past weekend. At 34, my man's is 34, riding off into the sunset. He feels he has lost too much family time, which is one of the big reasons he's leaving.
That's real.
Bro, you got $2 million in 2 years?
That's real.
Is it 2 years or 2 tournaments?
2022, 2023. If he invests that's right, I'm good. He said, I'll leave the door open, but I'm out of here.
I want spend time with your family, dog.
And then as of now, Olivier is 10-0 in PFL with the overall record of 21-5, 8 subs, 4 KOs during his time there. So I could leave on my high horse right now. That's not a bad record to leave at.
Bro, that's a perfect record. You got $1 million 2022. A year later, about to be 2 years basically.
He has a swan song. We ended up UFC, didn't do so well, got cut, made it here, 2 million.
Yo, do you think so? You still got money in UFC, didn't do so well,
got cut, came here,
got your $1 million in 2022, got another $1 million this last tournament. My man, go spend time with your wife, your kids, open up a gym. Get it popping.
Undefeated, bro. Also, in MMA news, PFL, Derek Brunson made his debut at at PFL this on that same card, and he won.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. Let's move on to some boxing, where we see Chantel Cameron defeated by Katie Taylor. This is the rematch I was talking about. Katie not only avenges her loss, she also wins Cameron's IBF, WBA, WBC, and WBO's Women World Super Lightweight title, undisputed.
1, 2.
That's crazy. I love when I see those pictures when they're like
4, 5,
bathing in belts. Awesome. Oh, this fight was David Benavidez.
Benavidez! Hey.
He put the pause on Andrade. And Andrade, it's not that Andrade wasn't doing his thing.
That's what I was going to say. Andrade was doing his thing in the beginning, but I even called it out after the second round. When he got knocked out in the 5th? When did he get knocked out? The 5th?
I think it happened way before that, and it kept on going. He had got wobbled early.
Oh, he got wobbled early, but then he lasted until
going.
like the 4th or the 5th. But I said in the second, I was like, he's throwing way too many paws. Way too many.
He opened up. He opened up the fight at 1,000 miles per hour.
What did I say? I was like, he threw too many. He let out the gas tank for like a 5th round, and where
compared to David Benavidez, it was just chilling. So he slowly turned up the volume later on when he saw that.
I just give it like an applause because it wasn't. Who was it that recently just fought and everybody was disappointed? Shakur. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them boys was striking. Them boys was throwing. Them boys wasn't afraid.
And I could see why Andrade, he was 32-0. I think that was his record.
They were both undefeated.
I see what he did to his opponents. He swarmed them. He overwhelmed them and finished them. It didn't work with Benavidez. And another fight I need to spotlight that happened on this card was Jermall Charlo. He did his thing when he fought David Benavidez's brother.
The undercard.
The undercard. It was the
co-main.
It was the co-main.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So shout out to Charlo for doing that. That was a great.
It looked like a very emotional win for him too. Because afterwards he was just like, I got no words.
He wasn't even there. After two year layoff to do that.
Because he got injured, right?
Crazy.
Yeah. No, that was great. I'm happy for him.
Awesome. Congrats to you. Upcoming this week, we have a One Friday Fight 43 taking place December 1st. We see Kung Sok Fairtex
2-1
versus Pedin Glor Sit Long Ping Nung Hwan.
2-0.
That is a flyweight bout. In MMA, we have a UFC Fight Night. That's December 2nd. We see Benil Darush
22-5
versus Armin Sarukyan.
20-3. Very, very impressive record.
I'm kind of disappointed because the co-main was supposed to be Dan Hooker versus Bobby Green. And that fight is not taking place anymore because we found out the truth of what happened. Not only was Dan Hooker injured, he took the fight knowing he was injured because he was eager to fight.
He was injured basically long before he said he was injured.
Yeah. Before
he came out and said, yo, I'm injured.
He basically should never have said yes.
Yeah. I feel him though, like, remember, you're a warrior at the end.
Two sides to a coin. You're a warrior. You wanted to fight, but then you wasted all these people's time. We were getting closer to the fight. Everyone's done weighed in.
Like, you know,
we did our promo runs.
We could have already had somebody fill in.
Not only could have had someone fill in, we could have had a proper fill in a fight that makes more sense. We're not here to harp on Dan Hooker. I get it, man. I hear your warrior spirit, bro. In boxing, we had BK. Oh, fight. Read that.
Monsieur Mike Perry.
Finally.
3-0 in the BKFC world versus
Eddie Alvarez.
1-0.
And that is a middleweight bout.
I like it.
Wow.
I like the promo. I like everything that's going on.
We watched the Road to, I think it was called Road to BKFC. Remember we watched the video of him talking mess. And if you don't need to know nothing. All you need to know is it's going to be a very violent fight. That card, the card's great, but that as the main event, it's two violent people. If you like combat sports, what more do you want?
It's going to be very interesting on Monday.
It gets better. Guess who's back? December 2nd, San Antonio. We have Ryan Garcia
23-1
versus Oscar Duarte
26-1.
12-round junior welterweights. That's it. Even though it's not much fights, and it's gonna be more fights because what I've noticed is the LFAs, your JFLs, your LOQs, your elemental Ps. These cards come on wild times and then wild countries. So just because I told you these are going down, expect to hear more. But yeah, those are some good bangeries. I'm real interested.
I gotta tune into the Mike Perry one. I'm not gonna lie. Like Ryan Garcia is cool. I'm gonna watch him, but I need to watch my boy Perry.
And all those fights take place all in the same night.
Is it though? Like same night or same day? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, same. What time does a UFC fight usually start? Okay. What time does a
Where is that?
We're in the U.S. I didn't write that in the day. We're in the U.S.
That's Utah. Damn. And where's that? Texas.
If anything, an hour behind or hour ahead. The most we have. We'll be up, bro. We got multiple phones. You got to see.
Stream it all up. Do what we gotta do.
But yeah, with that said, there's not many fights because we pretty much closed November and we're opening up December.
Facts. And we're getting into the...
Yes, we are.
I think that's all we got, right?
Yep. Till next time. Yeah, in this episode, there really wasn't any DC news, but you heard it here first. We keep telling you, this is the calm before the storm. James Gunn's gonna come out the corner shooting, rooting, and tooting.
I feel like as soon as Aquaman drops,
as soon as you get that muck out the way,
Aquaman 2 drops.
Watch Aquaman 2 be the most firest movie on earth, but everyone wants more to watch. I'm not saying it's gonna be, but watch it be some crazy draw of luck like that.
We'll go watch it and see what happens, but I'm pretty sure once that drops, it's gonna be. It's time!
Yeah. Speaking of it's time, Frank Trigg, all you need to know is a legendary UFC fighter, won the belt, blah, 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 back in your dinosaur days. Him, it's time! Bruce Buffer and Dana White were in an elevator. Frank Trigg is talking to Dana White. Bruce says something. Frank Trigg turns to Bruce and said, "Don't you talk to me while I'm talking."
Yes, I know. I've read that. I read that story.
No, I saw the video.
Oh, I heard the story before the video.
Let me rephrase this. Who'd you get the story from?
Someone brought the story out. Okay. But Bruce basically had.
You know what I saw? You know what I saw? I saw a video where Frank Trigg, Dana White, and Bruce Wick is talking about it, but they made a cartoon.
I'm dead.
And you know what happened? Frank Trigg swung and Bruce got his.
Bruce got his thing on. Yeah. Yo, Bruce don't be out here just talking about his time.
I said all of that. I said that all of that to say this. Bruce it's got time. Bruce, it's that time. Buffer has hands. That story shocked me. And Dana White, and then Dana was like, yeah, I was like.
I don't want to get in this. That's between y'all boys, not me.
Yo! Do me for a loop. And before I forget, you heard it here first. Mayweather, next couple months, we have a Mayweather exhibition.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
And before we got it here, we have a Mayweather exhibition on the way. Echoes around the corner. With DC, we got Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 1 dropping. Agatha should be coming anytime soon now. Get ready for the authorities. I could keep going and going. Like, this is what we do.
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3. Like, golly.
It's going to be a fun one. It's gonna be a blast.
Not only that, we're gonna see y'all at the Super Bowl.
Yo, that boy already calling out Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're gonna see y'all there. You know, let's pull up. We're just waiting to see who it's gonna be.
Pull up on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. With that said, if you're feeling the vibe,
like, share, and subscribe.
That's all you gotta do. And with that said, this was episode Cinco. My name's Platini.
And my name's Platt.
Sayonara.